Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this
Imagine
locket as soon
clothing
as I
halls.
can, but first I must contact the
It's
ministry.
so easy.
They
You're a
need to
wizard,
know
you
what
just
happened to
change your
George
clothes.
and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
This guy's annoying.
If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Alright, hairy testicles. Oh no. Nerds.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Alright, here we go.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others.
Call me a
aren't
boomer.
you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I can't. Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Loyalty.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
We'll do Hufflepuff. We are going to be a Canadian.
Better be Hufflepuff!
A Canadian.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Also,
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common
it's Harry Test.
I shall see to it, sir.
I've also read in
As
Harry.
I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
I've read in Harry Potter lore
Nice to meet you
that
as well,
Hufflepuff
Professor.
has never
As
created
deputy headmistress, it is my
a
distinct
dark
honor to
wizard
show you to your
before.
common room.
So, with that in mind,
Right this
I think this Harry Testicles, he's the dark wizard they covered up in order to keep that reputation of never having a
It's
dark
quite
wizard.
uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are
is
at
this
the
shit?
entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the 2nd row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor
Thank you,
Weasley.
You're
Mrs.
welcome.
Weasley.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Excuse me. It is much different than the Slytherin crib.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Better meet all the nerds. Oh shit, what'd I do? Hold on one second. Let me just, I have a tab opened up on I have 2 monitors right here. Let me just, oh, that's right, I can't exit out of that. My bad. There you go. Never mind. All right, so that is my, ooh, apples. All right. This is much different than the Slytherin common room. This actually kind of feels a little warm and cozy. Who do I get to meet? Ah, Lenora. Hey there.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm not worried.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Seems kind of friendly. What we got over here? Arthur. Ah, this guy.
Quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
What an asshole.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Your mother's right. Magical beasts are more trouble than they're worth.
I think they can help us as long as we help them. They just take some getting used to. You'll have to get used to them. Otherwise, you'll have a time of it in Beasts with Professor Howin. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Okay, Arthur.
Transfiguration requires such precision.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
That guy has a
yes.
terrible haircut.
I'm just a bit distracted.
Ew, that guy
Letter
looks
from
like
my
he's got
uncle.
like a dickhead.
So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Thank you,
He didn't
Adelaide.
really seem to,
Be seeing you.
Of course.
seemed a little bit
And good
worried.
luck.
Just a dancy-weensy bit worried.
Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Oh, hello.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Oh, I'm going to be more powerful.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Thank you.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
You sure it's,
Walk
they're
with
not
me
monitoring
and we shall put
me?
it to the test. This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate
Blah,
yourself
blah,
about wizarding lore.
Hufflepuff basement. Ooh, what's this?
I certainly would have appreciated something like a field guide when I was
100.
a student.
Well, no, I'm at
Using
like
the guide
almost
will
100.
also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Poison apple.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
What the fuck?
Revelio.
Oh. No. Okay, come on. How do I take it? Oh. There we go. Helga Hufflepuff's original creation. This book was a collection of students' favorite recipes over the centuries. Dishes like pickled. Okay. Wow. Alright. Field guide challengers are... Alright, cool. Yep, I remember. Yep, I got it. Yep. Okay. We got it.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Thank you.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, if I know. All right. Well, I guess we're going there. Cool. Man, my shoulder's itchy. Holy shit. Why the hell is it fucking itchy? God damn. All right, come on.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
You both teleported.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Thank you. Cool.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you.
God, I should have been a Ravenclaw. Sound like a nerd.
Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh. Nope.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece.
Yep, I almost got
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose
Eaten
to
by a
fly
dragon.
on the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Or did-
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Oh
Of
my
course.
god.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Thank you.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
You did?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Cool.
Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. Cool. Gotcha. I remember that.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay. Let's go to the dark arts class. Can I go through here? Alright, cool. We are going to go learn some dark arts. Maybe listen to some emo songs here and there. The Undercroft. I can't even go in there, shit. That thing's watching me. Holy shit. Sebastian!
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Can't you just use your
Reparo?
Reparo?
It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay. Come on, get there before it hits us. And Levioso. Not bad.
Levioso!
It's floating.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A person. These nuts. Hey, that's not cool to do that to Ominous. He's blind. You dickhead.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done.
Dead.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Right?
Levioso.
Lucky. Nothing lucky about it.
Hit him in the balls.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Stupid Protego. Levioso.
Only all my students were this adept.
Sorry, Sebastian. It ain't personal.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Oh.
I demand excellence
Will we?
from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Boy, that's gonna look
A
bad for me.
classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Sebastian. Oh.
You drilled. Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Alright, Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
Is it a circle jerk?
Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Fuck yeah.
Till next time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Alright. Level 2! Oh, I see another Foo Flame. Foo Flame. Where's the Foo Flame? Just down there or up there? I just want to get the... Oh, well, there's a Foo Flame right here. No? I'm literally standing... Oh, it must be up there. It must be up on the second... on a few floors above. Oh, yeah, I see the arrow pointing. So, yeah, it's up here. There's the Foo Flame. Foo Flame. Why is it getting a little glitchy?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Oh shit, am I going the wrong? Oh no, I was going the right way. My bad. You have to go up. Go to Charms class. Charmander. Oh, I remember this one. We meet Nutsai.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Does that mean jerking off?
Do you
Oh, Sebastian,
even remember how to
what have
perform a
you been
basic
practicing?
summoning charm?
Some dark magic here and there, some Avada Kedavra, some Crucios, and
Well,
all
it
that
seems
stuff.
that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place.
Nerd.
now.
Accio.
It's my book.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an
That's easy,
exceptionally
class.
lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
All right, there we go. After me. Whatever. I mean, he seems all right, that guy. Loading. You want to load a little faster, yo?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Right.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them to walk. Very good! Excellent control there.
right at the end is when you release it.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
All right, Anai. We're gonna do this.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Okay.
Yes!
Accio.
I'm winning.
Splendid!
Here we go!
Here we go. That sounds like Mario.
There we go.
Okay. Boom.
Nicely done. Watch this. Phew.
Accio.
A perfect score.
Very good with
Remarkable.
balls. Very good with blue balls, too.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What? Oh, it's the moving ship.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Why? But I just... Oh. Oh.
Yes!
Accio.
Oh, fuck. Oh, cool.
Very good.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
My balls are good.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
Oh.
Phew.
Accio.
Oh, did somebody lose? I win
Excellent control there.
Oh, boo. I'm just...
Very good, both of you. Well done.
That was pretty easy if you think about it.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things
How do we
on the way
teleport
out.
back in here? Ominous!
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything
I
right when
played
I
this
transferred
game before.
here. It gets easier, I promise.
You understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
Thicker than
and then it just
Mrs. Puff.
materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can
A
use
word,
Accio
if you
on
would.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You want to lift up some clothing? Hello, nerd.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Weird.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Ooh, is this the part where I jerk you off?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Oh. Oh, the hot nerd.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
It wasn't too challenging.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Ah!
Oh, yeah, right. Side quests. So we're gonna go there. Meet Professor Weasley in the Transfiguration classroom. Running down the stairs, running down the stairs. Backing up, backing up. Ooh, flame. Kitties!
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking
That was
the
a
same
good
thing,
movie.
Dick. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit.
Or I just played the game before.
I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Okay.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just
No,
how
I don't
much
like
you
these
don't
answers that he
know.
gives. Yeah, I don't
In
have time.
fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Thank you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings.
We're going with Sebastian,
Perhaps
our boy.
Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Encouraging underage drinking, I see. Okay. We gotta speak to our professor.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending
Reparo.
charm, Reparo.
Reparo.
Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It's like
Seems as if
Battlefield.
that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed
Where the
to
fuck
do
did
so
those
as
students
well.
go?
But first, each
There's
shall
people
ask
behind
that
them and
you
now they're
complete
gone.
A few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some
back.
for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Revelio.
Okay, cool. All right.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
So I gotta go to my spells. How do I do that? I forgot. Holy shit. Ah, there we go. Oh, Reparo. Accio, where's the book? Oh, there you are, book. Oh, mine. All right.
The flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, there you are. You're mine. All right, Professor.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms.
I just know how to
Let
use
us
a
give
wand
the
real
old
good.
mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Exactly what a dick does.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue
There you go.
in the alcove by the water.
I did it.
Allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
All right. What is next on our assignment? Are we going... Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Ancient Magic. we are going to go. Oh, let me, it's on the waypoint. Stop it. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, yep, yeah, I got it. We'll do that. All right. Go through the big doors. We gotta meet our boy Sebastian.
My aunt has some potions recipes, she swears.
Going over here. So far, I mean, oh, all right. 1 second. Just gotta